Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's me, Brandy. Of course, I'm going to start doing more of these. Aries too, because I am a cusper. And the other signs, but, you know, much love. That being said, premeditating for Taurus, cusper, wherever your placement is. Okay. There is something about being very noticed, but you can be famous or infamous. Famous or infamous. If you are if you are new, I am Brandy the Shadow Worker. No matter if I've been pulling these for your entertainment. Okay. You can go to Taurean.com. There's 5-minute recording on your 2 questions. Purely me giving you all the answers for $28. Now, this is something about working with the land or something acquired with the land. You know, like farmers, crops, plants, stuff like that. And in essence, so, I mean, there's a lot of messages coming through and we're just going to dive in, but I'm giving you what I was like picking up and trying to word before we go here. In essence, it's famous or infamous. It's a legacy. What you're going to be known for, okay? And it's success or failure. Pantheism, nature worship. So crops, plants. So Spirit just backed me up with this card, okay? It's your position of power or how people want to put you into that power where you are influential, and Malcolm X is kind of coming to my mind, like influencing, you know what I mean? Let's start a riot, you know? Where you meet other people. Druidism, what's that say? Franciscan mysticism, animism, pantheism. I don't know what the hell these mean, but we're going to stick with nature worship. Earth sign, we are. I do earth magic, because I am earth. I give and get. I take care of its animals. I only use it for sustenance. You know, that's not a real card. Never take just for it. There's a lot of truth and honesty that's really going to decide the famous or infamous tactic that I'm picking up. Like, I think you've been paying your dues. You've been grabbing what you can of these dark situations, and it's going to give you growth. Now you reap what you sow. It is the year of karma. October, because I'm seeing 10. October is coming out. Okay? Good Lord. Town beauty, but someone, because beauty, someone could be definitely, sorry, excuse me. Here's another one too. Animal lover. Oh, there's one. So, okay. We got several here. Right? Animal lover, animal care, herder, other. Right? Animals. Anyone's out there and you like rescuing and you got the extra 6 acres anywhere from South Tennessee to North Florida, hit me up, because wow, that's the only I can say of them right now. So we have prostitutes. Someone could be spreading that around. Okay, someone could be spreading that around. Struggles with appearance. You know, town beauty. You may not know how beautiful you are, which is why people are spreading things around, or how handsome you are. Please don't take that offensively, men. I know I actually have quite a few men that watch my channel, opposed to others, so congrats. I've always hung out with dudes. Probably because I'm just real. So, you know, you could be handsome, or you've been with a person like this who's very loving, nurturing, and caring, right? But they want to make things up. This is about your way of, like, you influencing your 10th house, put it that way. Your 10th house is always like your fame, your infamy, how you influence people. There's a lot of nature here. Could be holistics. Could be nature products for aging or skincare. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a scribe, messenger, writer, publisher. Just communications. So again, you could be starting something to do with that life's calling and the career, you know, the reputation, the glory, the fame. That's really going to stick around. I keep getting legacy. Also with that, I know I'm jumping over. I'm ADHD and spiritual, so just stay with me. When you're tapping in for the general, there's going to be a lot that comes out. This is about someone that's very important in your life that was a man. Okay, I don't think they're around anymore. They are on the other side. I'm also getting trying to, this may be a little bit for me though right here, the spine, the endurance, and how it's going to take time of step by step to get back. Yeah. So it's like, when that is accomplished through nature, by the way, and then being able to publish something in those regards is what I'm picking up. You know? That's when your voice is really going to be heard. Like you can own your place in the world. Just saying. You can own your place in the world. It has everything to do with your legacy. Like the status quo. What you're going to do. Yada, yada, yada. Okay. I'm like, what did I just do with that booklet? I do read these for sure because they have a lot of messages on them. Alright, Spirit, back me up. What's going on here for the Taurus population that come and grace us, that we're so thankful for. I'd be even more thankful if we could hit that 10,000 subscriber mark. I get to 10,000, I'll start giving readings. Alright, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Any placements that need to hear this message? Forgiveness and release. That looks like the fall. So I was going for one, but we will take two. Loving the colors. It's definitely, you know what I mean, giving us sunsets, quarter length sleeves, the fall rushing in, for, well, over here in the U.S. anyways. The fall rushing in after the summer. Okay, so first we got forgiveness. Let's find it. There it is. So pretty, isn't it? I mean, I love September and October. It's so pretty. As the sun sinks behind the horizon and the reds and oranges turn to the lavenders and deep purples of the ensuing light, the day is complete. Sunset signifies that a new cycle has begun. As each star emerges into the velvet sky, we enter a realm of the dark unknown, where magic and even the mystery of life itself seems to shimmer above us. Do not regret the day that would miss the glory of the starry heavens. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we carry so much that we can't fully see the present. The past does not need to equal the future. Right? Maybe someone spread a bunch of stuff about you and you've been like using your influence or your, you know, handsome ways or beauty ways to really help Mother Earth. Okay? Or something in those regards. And they spread stuff about it. But that was a pattern. That was a challenge of your past. It does not need to reoccur. Okay? It does not need to reoccur. So, you have to fully immerse yourself in the here and the now and be aware of the sights, sounds, smells, textures, energy of your present. Then simply vanish the past and the present emerges. I was like rocking back and forth and like so content. You can't see me. You can't see me, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Did you just like kind of get lost in what I was saying there in like a great way? Probably a way that you've not done in a while. I feel that. I totally feel that. Okay. Release. Autumn light, friends. Cooler days and change of color. So just know, as soon as your leaves start changing colors, whether you're like in Australia or whatever, your leaves coming back, changing colors, this is signifying for you too, okay? It's bracing the wind, taking in the dark earth, the dampened earth, the sunshine filtering through the colored leaves. God, it sounds so great right now. That's the cycle of life. It's letting go. Just as spring is the time of new birth and summer the time of expansion. When you receive this, it's time to let go. Everything's about letting go. So we're going to... I definitely think people have spread things and they've made you, instead of influential, try to paint you as a bad light. They just kind of want you to forgive those people. Maybe the things they triggered in you and learn from that. I mean, that is the best way for me to put this. Okay? Let go of those situations, those people, and those objects that did not serve you. Those old, outmoded, self-limiting beliefs that have drug you down. Okay? You're holding on to them. It's difficult for anything new to come into your life. Clear your home and your living environment of clutter. People do not realize how powerful that statement alone really is. Okay? If you don't love it or use it, it is clutter. Clear it out of your space. It's time for a detox. Okay? You have to release the things that are old. Yeah. And I've somewhat been doing that, and it's hard. Well, one, it's hard because now we're in the middle of the sticks, and there's no, like, actual bulk pickup or, like, it's all limited. No recycling. It's ridiculous. So if you're right there with me, let me know. Totally understand. It's little by little. I am going to gather up clothes and see if anyone wants them. Sheets, stuff like that. If not, I will run them to the nearest town drop box. So, let's see what the spirit postcard has to say. I don't know. That's just such beautiful imagery. It's like I could sit and actually stare at these two cards and just bring myself energetically to a very peaceful place. I love spring and fall. Okay. Dearest you, there's only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it's up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good, according to society standards. That's where my eyes just went. Someone doesn't like how you do society standards. Like, they don't know. They want people to be small because they were taught to be small and they were taught to be put in a box. Okay? Anyways. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find your happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things, and you need to trust. Okay? Okay, Prince. Okay. Let's see. Let's finish out with just a few tarot. And I will let you go, my lovelies. My lovelies, and I hope you really do take this message to heart. You get in there and you go one section at a time, because sometimes it's super overwhelming, but you will feel better. You will feel better. Alright then, Spirit. Let's toss them out. Judgment, friends. Judgment. Four of Wands. So those people are waving in the background as she's setting off on staring at the flowers, the moon cycles, and stuff like that. Alright, then that could be a relationship. Dead in the water. Death. Death is a part of life. Death is a part of release. Okay. Let's go ahead and set these up. One more, please. Two of Pentacles. Can you see that? Kinda. I want it. I want it to be on there. As you can see, like, it was sunny and it just went down all of a sudden, but it's still beautiful like the fall. Okay. So really underneath the deck, loves, was Three of Swords. So that is definitely an old ass wound of where you thought you would be, which is the forgiveness. Okay. Someone definitely hurt you. And that was a lot of emotional pain that actually led to where you're starting to be at the present moment. Okay, a lot of personal growth to fill that grief and that sadness and come out stronger on the other side and make something good of it. Okay, that's the ending of a relationship, a structure, a phase in your life, you know, personal growth. It is just a tough period that was a necessary phase for you to forgive and understand that's exactly how you become better. Okay, so I think that's forgiving and understanding the whole situation. Okay, and it's like the time had to pass. I had to let go. Could be an actual death. You know, you had to be so flexible and try to accomplish everything on your own. I mean, there's so many scenarios out here with that. Fear. You know, cycles, old friends, unfavorable changes. But it's not, for you personally, a falling out or whatever. It's a moment like that. Spirit's like, you need to trust us. You need to let us guide us. So we can make your pain into something beautiful from you to help others, right? To go ahead and turn that page, forgive all of that, to release it. Which is where we come to the renewal, okay, of your decisions, of bringing peace. I'm really feeling like we're taking this and we're helping the things that cannot help themselves, right? So it's like I've been working so hard and I need a breath. And I feel like I've been spinning my wheels. You know, there's so many differences and disagreements, and I've been doing what others wanted for the sake of feeling important or looking important or understanding how important it is. But if you were just to take your time, release those social standards of what people think you should be doing when you know internally what you should be doing to complete that important task. That's how things come together nicely, Taurus. That's how things become possible. Where we turn the page and we go on to the next chapter, the next challenge, the easier challenge, right? The bump in the road is now tiny and insignificant. So it does not derail your plans. Okay? That's what's happening. That's what's happening. It's like you being still and tending to yourself and focusing, okay? Focusing on your new page, your new happiness. What's going to make you happy? And by the way, that doesn't look like she's saying goodbye to those friends and stuff for now, those lovers or whatever, so she can really focus on this for that new gateway. Okay? So, let me know if this resonated. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Like, we want to get to the 10,000 mark, folks. I'll catch you later.